Hey guys, Jim Edwards here, and welcome back to episode 17?
17.
Episode 17 of the Sales, Copywriting, and Content Marketing Hacks podcast with Jim Edwards and
Stu Smith.
And I never know where you are when this goes, so I just go like this.
Well, for me, you're over here.
Yeah, but when it plays, I think I'm on the other side.
Right.
Who knows? Okay, so today we got a pretty interesting question about something near and dear to Stu's heart, marijuana. No, I'm kidding. It's
not hemp. Marijuana.
It's THC. It's hemp.
It's hemp.
Reefer stuff. So, nah, I'm just kidding. Good thing we're self-employed, man. Employers.
Yes, I don't have to take urinalysis tests. However, I have given myself 3 because I am writing about it.
Right.
I'm writing about it, so I'm testing it out as a recovery tool.
Oh, yeah. I'm testing for a friend.
Yes.
That's
I'm writing about it. And I've given myself 3 urinalysis tests. And
Did you fire yourself?
I've passed all 3. So
wow.
I've had no experience. And I've used like 3 different brands. So what we're talking about is CBD.
Did you bribe the test administrator to pass you or what? A little 20 with your pee cup?
No. Yeah. So CBD is Cannabidiol.
There you go.
I always mess
reefer oil.
Cannabidiol.
Yeah.
So
reefer oil. So I know that Stu's been using this stuff and he swears by it for inflammation and libido and all this other stuff.
Wow.
I was trying to get water.
Trying to think recovery definitely. It'll for sleep.
Right.
You know, some people have used it very successfly with anti-anxiety.
Well, here's the thing. These are claims, and it's cannabidiol.
Cannabidiol. Yeah.
Yeah. Reefer oil is a compound found in cannabis that has many therapeutic benefits. Now, we don't know if this is true or good or anything like that. And of course, my phone rings while we're doing this, and the robo killers can get through Do Not Disturb, which I can't get through Do Not Disturb, but by golly, they can. Sorry about that. So we do not endorse this. We're not telling you that any of this works. This is not being evaluated by the FDA, my veterinarian, or Stu's lawyer. So but
in fact, it's just come off the highest level of drugs that the DEA. So it is now essentially legal because it's no longer a drug that is susceptible to DEA imprisonment. But it is still one of those things that potentially can pop positive on urinalysis tests. So
I love how we're running down this rabbit hole. We're at some point, guys.
Oh, big rabbit hole. Believe it or not, this is coming to a CBD always creates debate.
Sure.
Let's just say that.
So, but here's what they say it does. Pain management, lessens diabetes risk, help with sleep apnea, manages epilepsy, helps fight obesity, helps symptoms of anxiety and stress. Hey, man. Heals and protects skin, arthritis relief, promotes brain health. I could use some of that. Helps treat substance abuse. Okay. Better cholesterol level, helps promote heart health. I could use that. Alleviates depression and mood disorders. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Reduces cancer risk and curbs appetite. See, I don't believe this last one because this little symbol right here means Funyuns. This means chips. This means brownies and
whole pizza.
Yeah. So the reason we're bringing this up is Stu needed to let everyone know that he's using. No, we had a question inside of the Sales, Copywriting, and Content Marketing Hacks group from Sean. And he says, hey, Jim, another question, more B2B related. I and a colleague in the nutrition industry are starting a CBD buying co-op for health professionals. We're intending to attract health professionals to webinars that we'll be doing. What would be the best wizard to use for this? Perfect webinar masterclass. I will say we have to educate them on the difference in products and also what is about to happen in the industry that is going to cause prices to skyrocket. Thanks for the advice. And I told them perfect webinar would be my advice. You can definitely teach, but you should use the perfect webinar model. And the reason I said that was because you can teach them, but you still need to sell them on your service. And then I said, hey, Stu Smith and I are going to answer this in today's podcast. So Sean, you're welcome. So here's the thing. We're talking about webinars and whatnot, and that's not really the purpose of what we're doing today. But the big thing that you need with any webinar is you got to have a great hook. And when we say hook is the thing that makes them stop in their tracks. So a hook can be a headline can be a hook can be a question can be a headline. But the big thing is it's usually either words and or a picture that stops people in their tracks, whether it's on your opt-in page, whether it's in your ad, whether it's on your Facebook feed, whatever it is, the hook is the thing that makes people stop. So in the case of a webinar, typically we think of the hook as being a headline. So what we wanted to do was just today talk a little bit about headlines specifically for hooks for pot, obviously. No, just for CBD oil. And then I was going to demo a really cool script that I came up with, new wizard that I have that we're actually going to be releasing tomorrow for my members as well as people. So the Jim Edwards Method Premium members, where Stu and I teach. And then also I'm giving it as part of the OFA copy hacks that goes along with the One Funnel Away challenge. So the biggest thing with a headline is they're really, if I had to say, the two most important things with the headline are you got to understand where your audience is, and meaning there's a concept actually was taught originally by a guy named Eugene Schwartz about your audience's temperature, and it's hot, warm, cold. Hot prospects know who you are and they know the name of your product, or at least they know who you are. Warm, they don't know who you are, they don't know your product name, but they know there's a solution out there in the market somewhere. And cold, your target market doesn't know who you are, they don't know about your product, and they don't even know there's a solution out there. All they know is they have a problem. So, for example, if we were to take tactical fitness, a hot market for Stu would be, hey, I know who Stu is, and I bought Stu's tactical fitness book, and now he came out with this tactical strength, and he's showing me an ad. I know Stu, I like Stu, let me go check it out. I mean, that's a example of hot. An example of warm in Stu's market would be, okay, I want to go to Buds, I want to pass Buds, let me go search for a book or a product or a guru out there who can help me pass Buds. And so if he sees a headline or an ad that says, I've helped, meet the guy who's single-handedly helped more guys to pass Buds than any other human on the face of the planet, click here. Or something along that line, boom. Now you got somebody who says to themselves, I keep failing my PT test. I mean, it's like pass PT test, failed push-ups, that kind of thing. Can't do 8 pull-ups. And if you go look on Google right now, you will find that's a big search. Can't do 8 pull-ups.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Well, some people can't do 8 pull-ups.
Well, no, I wasn't saying wow that people can't do 8 pull-ups. I was saying wow that's a search. I should consider that.
The hook for that would be can't do 8 pull-ups. Watch this video. Find out how you can start. Find out how you can fix that in 30 days. And you just teach them about negs and bands and stuff like that. So when you understand that, that's the first part, is understanding your audience and kind of where they are. And then the other big thing that your headline does is it stops the right people, it hooks them, and it pre-frames them the right way. So in other words, you could put up a headline that says, sex, free sex. And people are like, what? And then say something stupid like, now that I have your attention, let's talk about Dawn dishwashing detergent. Yes, and you may need Dawn dishwashing detergent if you're on free sex. But my point, and back to that 1-inch chuck from the other story, huh? So the point, though, is that the headline, if you had to choose any element in sales copy, whether it's a sales letter, whether it's a blog post, whether it's an ad, whatever it is, and somebody put a gun to your head and enforced you to say, okay, what is the most important thing here? It has to be the headline, because everything starts with the headline. The first words out of your mouth, the first things they see. So, any thoughts on this so far before we transition over to this thing that we're going to demo and why I made it and all that stuff?
Yeah, let's go back to kind of answering his question. He was asking which podcast or which wizard is going to be right for this. And
right.
If you think about what we are doing today, we are actually going to demonstrate the wizard that will help with creating title, right, which is
or
your
headline,
hook.
the headline.
But at the same time, you also have a requirement there for some education in your sales copy. So if you think about the last few podcasts we've done, we've taken a question and we've answered it. We have inserted sales copy into education without being obnoxious. That was number 16. And now we're talking about you got to have a hook and do this. So these are all individual topics of previous podcasts that we've done. And we're just putting them all together and answering a question for you guys individually here. So, let's put it all together and see how we can introduce, because this is one of those products that is very controversial right now, especially depending on what community that you're in. Athletic community, maybe not so much. The tactical community, very much, because they all have to take urinalysis drug testing. And it's completely, off the table for them, right? They cannot do it, right? So, but for veterans and people who are self-employed or, employed with a job that you don't necessarily have to have a urinalysis test, this is a great product. However, it's one of those things that is difficult to sell. So if a wizard can create something for a product that's difficult to sell, it can do something for anything. So like this is, so we're putting the wizard to the test with, a very controversial product.
Now, let me ask you a question. When we jump into this, do we want to try to create headlines for him and his webinar for the health professionals, let's review his question real quick.
Yeah.
It was basically, we're intending to attract health professionals to webinars we'll be doing. I'm assuming that they're basically, it says starting a CBD buying co-op for health professionals. So basically going to help these people to buy good quality CBD oil.
To basically like the middleman of this.
Right.
Process.
Either they're going to resell it or use it in their practice or whatever.
Right.
So do we want to use this to go after the health professionals, or do we just want to do headlines for CBD oil in general? Let's try with this. I mean, this is so niche down. If we can put cool headlines with this,
we'll pull this off. That'd be really good.
Okay. So this is the cool wizard that I want to share with you guys. And like I said, this is only available for my Jim Edwards Method Premium peeps and also for people who are going through the OFA copy hacks. And a little background on this. If you've never heard of a gentleman named Gary Halbert, you are wrong. If you're serious about learning about copywriting and selling, Gary trained more modern day copywriters, online copywriters than anybody else I'm aware of. There are other people I'm sure would debate that, but he's the guy, he and another guy named John Carlton, who I've had the pleasure of meeting a couple times, who's a really cool dude. They both have just trained and done more than anybody else. Unfortunately, Gary has passed on because if he hadn't, he would have been the first person I went to and was like, hey, dude, check this out. What do you think? And he probably would have hated it. I don't know. He was a real interesting character. And so anyway, what I did was I went out and I spent forever researching. I can't tell you how long that I researched different headlines he used, headlines that he told people to use, different templates and stuff in direct response. And direct response is different from image advertising, and the direct response is designed to get somebody to respond to something then and there. Direct response typically is what we do on the web when we're asking people to send money without ever talking to another person. That is direct response marketing. So what this wizard does is it took, I found 84 of his favorite headlines, and I adapted them into a wizard. And some of these headlines will blow your freaking mind. And every time I've used it, it's been amazing. So we're gonna come down here and we're just gonna say, okay, let's do a new one, and we're gonna do this. So our main topic is CBD oil, or
yeah, CBD products, maybe,
okay,
because there's multiple types of uses of CBD.
okay. All right. And our target audience is a healthcare professional.
There you go.
Is he? Nope. We'll just say health professional. All right. And it's going to ask us for plural. So health professionals. What's an action your target audience typically engages in or wants to do? So my target audience typically does or wants to help
people ease their pain.
Okay. And what's the number one payoff your audience really, really wants? So my target audience really wants to ease suffering.
Yeah, I would say, instead of using the term ease, that's a different verb.
I'm going to move this.
Help their patients.
I'm going to change this. Help their patients and clients. Help their patients and clients up here.
Right, there you go.
With pain. Okay, so now the payoff is my target audience really wants to help people ease their pain, and we're just going to do this one, helping people ease their pain. So it's basically the same thing in the present tense, or maybe that's not present, I don't know. So how fast can you get your target audience the result that they want? I can show my target audience how to get results in. So now this is, how fast can you start seeing results with CBD oil? Do they say?
Just a few days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll put just a few days. And who's an insider, excuse me, or an expert who has the answers your target audience wants? So if anyone has the audience my target audience wants, it has to be a millionaire entrepreneur, professional public speaker, New York Times bestselling author. So how about a nutritionist, or who would be something these health professionals, who would be someone these health professionals would believe that they knew what they were talking about?
Oh. Let's say definitely not Spicoli.
Dude, you're a dick.
Let's see, insider, expert, alternative medicine.
Ooh, okay. Alternative medicine expert. Okay. We'll do that. And now we just do the plural of that, and we'll be done here in a minute. So who is the usual way people get results in this area? Most people believe that harsh drugs.
Yeah.
Try that.
Or narcotics, opioids.
Ooh, narcotics and opioids.
Right.
All right. I hope I spelled that right. How do you spell opioid? 2 I's?
Let me see. OPIODS.
Yep. EIEIO. I think I spelled it right. It's just saying it's spelled wrong. Look at me.
No, there's no I before the D.
It says there is. Opioids are a class of drugs.
My bad. Somebody misspelled it. Somebody misspelled it on this one.
I'm going to believe you over.
What? No. You're right. You're right.
All right. So who is the enemy in this situation? The real enemy here is a DEA agent.
I guess
traditional doctors.
traditional medicine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Traditional medicine practitioners.
Sure.
Okay.
What was
Traditional medical practitioner.
Sure.
Medical is better. What's the thing we ultimately want to send them to or share with them here? Ultimately, I'm going to share with them a brand new webinar.
Yeah.
And what's the typical expense they know they'll have to pay and aren't happy about it? So these healthcare professionals, how about exorbitant middleman fees?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's what they're trying to be is, co-op.
Obviously, I can't spell exorbitant. Or maybe I can.
So close.
Oh, no H. My bad. All right. So let's save this. Let's refresh it and save it. Okay. So now we click build. Now, let's click some of these. How to find success with CBD oil products. Right and wrong CBD oil product methods, big secrets that will increase your profits.
I mean,
That could be massaged.
Yeah.
How about just we get rid of the methods, right and wrong CBD oil products, big secrets that will increase your profits.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
Yep.
In fact, I'm going to clear the clip in here and we're going to add some of these and then we're going to just make old Sean excited because we're going to these when we get them done.
Let's just
How to find success with CBD oil products. Yes, I like that. Watch your CBD oil products problems disappear. That has possibilities. Let's see what else. The most expensive CBD oil product mistake of your life. I like that. At last, someone has unlocked the secret of helping people ease their pain. I like that, actually.
Love it.
Some kind of a sub headline somewhere. By this time next month, you could be an alternative medicine expert. Health professional discovers how to escape the CBD oil products rat race. I like that, actually. Don't envy the alternative medicine expert, be one. Health professional discovers how to help people ease their pain with CBD oil. I would add that.
Yeah, good one.
Who else wants to make big money in CBD oil products? That one I like that. Under the right circumstances, that could be huge. I need to fix something real quick.
Yeah, you could change it to, healthcare professionals. What healthcare professional wants to? Yeah.
Yep. Using a traditional medical practitioner may be dangerous to your wealth. I like that.
What a great little play on words that one is. Because we were talking about health.
3 powerful reasons you should help people ease their pain. I like that. The secret to CBD oil products. I like that. How to start from scratch and become a CBD oil products millionaire.
Damn.
Why some health professionals almost always make money with CBD oil products. I like that. Insider information on who's really helping people ease their pain, plus exactly how they do it.
Love it.
I like that one too. How much are you losing to traditional medical practitioners right now? That's a cool one to go after these people with the alternative stuff. How much money are you losing to them?
True.
I like that. Who else wants to help people ease their pain in half the time? Some straight talk
without the side effects.
Yeah, that I like that, without the side effects of narcotics and stuff. Do you sincerely want to help people ease their pain? I could see using that towards the end of the webinar and having that help in the transition on the webinar to the pitch. Ooh, if you can click a mouse, you can help people ease their pain. I like that. 38 fun, easy ways to help people ease their pain in just a few days. Desperate health professionals help people ease their pain with amazing new CBD oil product secret. You could take out the desperate, but yeah. I like that. Oh my God, this is it.
Yeah.
CBD oil product secrets that traditional medical practitioners don't want published.
Classic.
Dude.
Classic title.
That is mint right there. That is seriously mint. So basically all the headlines are down here, but the reason that I have it set up like this so you can click them is because when you start reading down these things, I'll be honest with you, they start looking the same. But
yeah, when they pop up and you go through them one by one, you're right.
Right. You focus on it. I love this one. Plus, I freaking love this one.
You know, what's really cool about the way you have it set up here is that it looks like a title.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you can actually see it in title form, in the position of a title on this page versus just being part of a
big
bullet point list.
Right.
Which isn't a title.
Right.
So, yeah, I like it.
5 most costly mistakes in CBD oil products. How many are you making right now? I like that one too. We got to stop. We're going to overload this poor dude.
Yes.
But look at all these.
I love it.
And we can download these.
Yeah, let's put them all in the there you go. Just put them all in the answer. Here's your titles.
We made you some headlines / titles / subheadlines. Hope you like them.
Yeah.
Talk about over deliver.
Man, I love it.
Those are awesome. So anyway, for those of you who are wondering, how do you get your hands on this? You need to join the Jim Edwards Method Premium, or you need to enroll in my OFA Copy Hacks course to go along with the One Funnel Away Challenge from Funnel Scripts. Anything to add, Stu? Those were pretty cool, man. I was a little bit wary about for that specific group, but I think that some of those could be real mint. And all it takes is one amazing headline, dude. That
is true. And there were several in there for choosing. And I really liked your idea using one as a intro, final conclusion, right before the pitch and the call to action. That was a really good idea. So no, I think that was great. And if you can do it for a health professional
who wants to sell
non-traditional medication, you can do it for anybody.
Non-traditional treatment methods.
Yeah, exactly.
Smoke this, son. You'll feel better.
Yeah, you just came up with basically a great way to sell snake oil. It's not snake oil though, because I've been using it for a solid year and it's incredible.
I can smell the hate mail coming already. How dare you call this snake oil? It's blah 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 blah. Calm down, Skippy. We're telling jokes. Not all of them are good.
Yes, that was a bad joke, but
I thought it was funny.
No, it can. The wizard can. Whatever the topic is, you have to put it in, and it really is. A case of garbage in, garbage out. You put in good titles, good, topics of what you really want to do. You don't have to make up anything. We didn't make up anything for that. And it spit out a perfect list of titles and subheadings for us for sales copy. So,
well, we didn't make anything up. We were talking out our ass there a little bit. I mean, we don't know, but it was still real good.
It's what people are using to sell CBD use.
Yeah. If we knew what we were doing, it would have been even better.
Yeah.
If we knew something about the market. So that just goes to show with these wizards, even if you know nothing about the market, but if you know what the buzzwords are, you can churn out some pretty cool copy.
There you go.
So in all seriousness, cool. Well, I'm going to let you wrap it up, Stu. Tell people what they should take away and where they should go and what they should do.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Go to thejimedwardsmethod.com and sign up be a member of the premium program. You get access to this wizard and so many others. But if you just want to kind of check it out, go to the Facebook page that we have, which is Sales Copy and Content Marketing Hacks with Jim Edwards and Stu Smith, and you will be able to kind of see what the communications are between all of us. And we have a nice little closed group in there that we try to help each other out with their marketing program. So there you go. Can't beat that.
Cool. And if you want to get in shape, head on over to StuSmithFitness.com. Stu can help you at any level of fitness to get to your next level. So I'm Jim Edwards.
Stu Smith.
And we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody.